The Australian outback, under a relentless sun, is a place of silence and survival. The air shimmers with heat, ancient eucalyptus trees offer scant shade, and the land feels timeless. Life here is hidden but ever-present. A lizard rustles, a kookaburra calls, wallabies graze in the shade. It's a world of raw beauty and constant vigilance where peace can be shattered in an instant. The stillness is deceptive, a thin veil over a world of struggle and adaptation. Today in this quiet, a small, vulnerable creature is about to face an overwhelming force of nature. The stage is set for a drama no one could have predicted. The little Joey was completely on his own. None of us realized how quickly things would escalate.
We decided to keep watch, ready to step in if things got worse.
We stopped, watching from a distance, searching for his family. There was nothing but endless bush.
We knew something was wrong.
A young solitary Joey stood near the acacias, alone, thin, and anxious. Kangaroos are social. A Joey without its mob is in grave danger.
That's when we saw him.
Our mission is simple: protect and preserve Australia's wildlife.
On patrol, our rescue team scanned the sun-baked bush for signs of distress. Perhaps his movements near the hive triggered the bees' aggression. The air thickened with agitated insects, the peaceful day replaced by dread. The Joey was directly in the path of the oncoming swarm. We watched, hearts pounding, as nature's fury closed in. A terrifying confrontation was about to unfold.
He tensed, realizing the danger.
The Joey, oblivious at first, froze as the buzzing became deafening.
A strange hum grew louder, cutting through the afternoon quiet. We spotted a dark cloud emerging from a hollow gum tree, a swarm of highly defensive Australian honeybees. The swarm pulsed and shifted, a living storm gathering strength. The time for rescue had come.
His desperate fight galvanized us into action.
We felt helpless for a moment, but we're a rescue team.
The bees wouldn't stop until the threat was gone.
Venom coursed through his body. Anaphylactic shock was imminent. His breathing grew shallow, his energy fading fast.
His powerful legs were useless against this enemy. The Joey's struggle weakened, his cries fading.
We saw pure panic in his eyes. He was fighting for his life. He rolled and bucked, but the swarm was relentless.
The bees crawled into his fur, ears, and eyes. Each movement enraged them further.
The swarm descended on the Joey in an instant, engulfing him in a stinging cloud. His panicked cries cut through the roar of bees as he thrashed and kicked, desperate to escape.
The rescue was on.
We pushed forward, trusting our training.
The rescue was risky, but there was no other choice.
We had to be fast and work as one.
The Joey was barely moving. Time was running out.
The swarm's roar was deafening as we approached, bees pelting our suits.
Our plan: 1 distracts with smoke, 2 move in with a blanket to cover the Joey.
Dave fired up the bee smoker, filling it with eucalyptus leaves and bark.
Our weapon was smoke. It confuses bees and makes them less aggressive.
We moved with urgency, donning protective bee suits and sealing every gap. We sped toward the wildlife center, racing against time.
He needed urgent veterinary care.
We administered emergency medication for anaphylactic shock.
Inside, we assessed him, his face swollen, breathing shallow, hundreds of stings visible.
Every step back to the vehicle felt endless bees still swarming around us.
We scooped him up a fragile bundle and retreated through the angry swarm.
We rushed in, blanket ready, and covered the Joey, shielding him from further stings.
Now, go now, Dave shouted.
Dave led with the smoker, sending thick plumes of smoke into the swarm. The bees faltered, confused, and began to disperse. He paused, then bounded into the bush, a survivor, free again. Watching him go was our greatest reward, a reminder that every life is worth fighting for.
Finally, Buzz was ready to go home. We released him near a thriving mob of kangaroos.
His playful nature returned as he regained strength in an outdoor enclosure.
Against the odds, he survived the first night. Day by day, Buzz improved, swelling subsided, breathing eased, and he began to take milk.
Buzz was weak, barely responsive, but the team never gave up.
The drive was a blur. The veterinary team was ready when we arrived. The Joey, now called Buzz, was rushed in. Stingers removed, IVs started, and monitored closely.